Hello, welcome to another call-in on our Friday chat where we can answer some of your questions and just touch base. So thanks for the questions, and they're very topical. Let's just get right into it. So it's one tier. As I saw on the news last night that inflation's now at 6%. Do I feel that inflation is going to increase, and how can you get protection from it? Yeah, so that's what the media is on about. Now, notice how, I touched on this earlier in the week, but notice how the glass is always half full with the media. They've always got to have something to scare you with, and now the COVID story is getting old. They've got to come up with something else. And this is actually an anomaly. You hear about the supply shortages and stuff like that. Well, that's obviously causing inflation. The demand is coming back huge. The great American comeback is here. Airlines are cancelling flights because they laid off crews, and now they can't get them back fast enough. So yes, of course, if you shut down factories for any length of time, there's going to be a supply problem, and that's causing this anomaly, a temporary anomaly of inflation, which is a great story, of course. But then the truth is, you look at the gold chart, and everybody knows that gold is the kind of barometer for inflation, and gold has been in a downtrend for over a year. So that gold is telling you the truth. So inflation is always going to be there all the time. Since we came off the gold standard in 1971, of course, inflation's slowly been eroding, which is why it's important you can't just sit on cash. You have to deploy it, and the returns they're going to give you in your bank savings are a joke. That's why we educate you for things like, we have our stock trading systems where we just tell you what to buy and we tell you when to sell it, which answers a couple of these other questions. And they're hugely successful. You don't have to be interested in trading. I mean, not that many people are. But you have to be interested in making money. And if it's as simple as make a phone call that we tell you to make, and then buy that stock and then sell it when we tell you to, I mean, the returns are incredible. I mean, you tripling, doubling your money consistently, 82% strike rate, which is huge. Nobody gets that, even at the top Wall Street. So our systems are brilliant, and that's going to kill inflation every time. I mean, 20% a year minimum on my most passive system that we teach, the Annual Wealth Summit. It's the only time I teach it, actually. It's going to kill 6% inflation. Doesn't care about that at all. And this is answer the next question. What are the habits to get into away from having a quick trigger finger on like trading and stuff like that? Too much of that, but just that simple. Get one of our recommendation services, and like I said, we tell you when to buy, we tell you when to sell. Do we feel like we're in a real estate bubble? No, but we're in the late part of an up cycle in real estate that's as regular as clockwork. And believe it or not, we're not there yet. And it's always when people are thinking. It's like the stock market's the same. The more people who are thinking, is this a bubble? Well, this is a bubble. This seems. That's the time when it's not. It's when everyone kind of capitulates and says, oh yeah, no, this isn't a bubble, but real estate's going up forever. That's the time. It's when you find yourself not asking that question is likely going to be most likely the time. So I promised you a gift, and it's a big one. And also, as you may have noticed, we briefly opened the gates to the Annual Wealth Summit, which is a virtual summit this year. You can watch from the comfort of your own home. It's this stellar 2-day event when it absolutely is the very best stuff that I can put into it at that moment in time. I guarantee you will not attend a more empowering and more comprehensive event on planet Earth. I challenge you to find it. Anyway, so I'm opening them in batches, because like was last weekend, because places are limited, and they're not going to be open this weekend. But there is something that I want to tell you about now, which is briefly available, can get you a ticket, and it's also the gift. You can choose any single one of our stock picking services. The ones I mentioned, I can say, well, here you buy this now and you sell that now, everything done for you. And they're up to like $1,000 for a year. I'm going to give you one of those absolutely for free when you book your reservation to this year's Annual Wealth Summit. So that's a huge, massive value. If you're already on one of our stock picking services, then I'm going to give you another year's free once you've booked your ticket to the Annual Wealth Summit. So there's going to be a link below this video that will take you straight to the invitation, the reservation for Annual Wealth Summit. And just let us, once you've booked, let us know, send us an email and tell us what gift you would like. So that's all for this week, and I will speak to you next time.